what does he bring to the basketball team? What is it about Campbell?
I think he's well respected, not just as a basketball player in this locker room and in this school. I think he's top 10 in his class as a senior. Kid's been accepted to Georgia, wants to be an engineer. Campbell's got a bright future ahead of him, and I think everybody sees that Campbell's kind of, you know, he's very mature. He's got a lot of things figured out, and kids follow that. You know, he just exudes confidence, and you know, he's just a kid that seems like, you know, he's got a plan in life, and when you got that, you know, people tend to follow you.
The Dawson County boys basketball team has proven they are tough to defend, thanks in large part to a potent three-point attack. The Tigers are averaging around 70 points per game, the highest in Class 3A, and Campbell Reed has a lot to do with it. The senior guard averaged 24 points over the Tigers' last 3 games, and his 27 points against Region foe Lumpkin County on Friday pushed him over the 1,000 career point mark. His play, along with the rest of the rotation, has the Tigers sitting atop the Region 7 3A standings and ranked number 3 in Class 3A. So we headed to Dawsonville to talk with Reed and his coach, Eric Herrick, about his play and the Tigers on Monday. This is Gaining the Edge, powered by Conditioned Air Systems.
What do you feel like's giving you the edge?
I think a lot of it is just realizing, you know, how little time I have left in the senior season. So a lot of that's just making me want to just grab every moment and just shoot it and pass it, make the right play as hard as I can. Like, I'll come home from games and I just won't be able to move for 3 days. But knowing that I've given it all, and knowing that I'm shooting it well, makes me want to shoot it more. But this year, it's just so much different. It's so fun. You know, you make a couple shots, and Jasper and Mason both, they'll look for you and make sure you keep hitting. And then, you know, you appreciate that. The
more success he has, the more shots fall for him. He's just gaining confidence. He's a smart kid. You know, he never checks out. He's always looking for that next shot, next possession. No matter if we get down big, he never lets up, and he's always looking to get us back in the game.
The difference about this year is, I think, a team culture change is different. Last year felt like a lot of one-on-one. I'm going to take it. I'm going to score. This year, it's not even just about, oh, team, but it's about making the right play and making sure if your teammates are shooting well, hitting them, like I said earlier. You know, anything for a win.
We have a lot of great shooters, so we just talk about sharing the basketball and making the right basketball play. I know you hear, you know, LeBron talks about it all the time, just making the right basketball play. Even though, you know, a guy like LeBron's one of the best players in the world, if he's double teamed, he's going to kick to an open guy. So we talk about that kind of stuff. If, you know, we got a guy like Jasper that is going to get a ton of attention, so when he dribble penetrates or he's driving or you know, catches a pass and teams are closing out, you know, make that extra pass and get the next guy. Give up a good shot for a great shot. Just share the basketball.
I mean, Jasper can go off for 45 points if he wants to. But on, like Lumpkin the other night, nights that he's not hitting, I was able to pick up and score 30 or score 28. And, you know, Mason's had a lot of 25-point games, and Eli's capable of going off for 16, 18 points. I mean, and there's a lot of bench players that come in and hit 2 to 3, 4 threes a game each. You know, Tate Atkins can do it, Jaden can do it. I mean, there's a lot of people that can score on this team. So getting people open shots is not the problem.
We got to force teams, like we talk about, the worst shot basketball for us is a contested mid-range or, you know, contested jump shot. We got to get back to forcing teams into contested jump shots instead of getting to the basket or getting downhill for an easy kick out. So we got to get back to basics of guarding the basket and keeping the basketball in front of us.
Yeah, this is a time of year where you fine-tune everything that you think you need to work on, because it's win or go home after this. You know, you get 2 more games until your region tournament, and then after that, I mean, you're fighting. And state tournament is win or go home. You know, as a 1 seed in our region, we clinched the state berth, but you know, you got to have a high seed to go far, and to do that, you got to win games in the region tournament. And then it's just time to just hunker down and get it done.
Coach, your first year here, how's it been?
It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. This is a great group of guys to coach. The chemistry in the locker room is fantastic. You know, we got a lot of very talented offensive players. So for me, it's just been come in, focus on defense, like you said, defense and rebounding. Offense here is going to take care of itself with this group of guys. We just got too many talented players.